A historic decision with a twist of irony. Having spent the first half of his third stint in office trying to reduce the powers of the High Court, the premiership of Benjamin Netanyahu could now come crashing down due to a decision from that same court. On Tuesday morning, Israel's top court unanimously announced that, after decades of military exemption, students at ultra-Orthodox seminaries, known as yeshivas, have to serve in the IDF. Furthermore, the court also ruled that the government must cease funding yeshivas that prevent students from serving in the military. The push for this decision was prompted by the expiration of a law in July 2023, which provided a blanket exemption on ultra-Orthodox Jews serving in the IDF, and the greater need for soldiers following Israel's multi-frontal war in Gaza, Lebanon, and the West Bank. According to figures from the IDF, only about 1,300 of the 13,000 young ultra-Orthodox adults eligible for service join the army annually, a rate of around 10%. Approximately 63,000 ultra-Orthodox Jews are currently exempt. The court decision has not gone down well with ultra-Orthodox Jews, who had received immunity from the draft since the days of David Ben-Gurion, Israel's first prime minister.
I think that only God protects us. You may think that the army is protecting you. That's wrong. There is only one who protects us. And so we will not join the army because God said not to join the army. And we only obey him because he protects us from everything.
But the ruling has received support from Israel's opposition.
The
games are over. The shady deals are over. The days when some shout, "Will die and not serve," and others die because they served are over. The discrimination between blood and blood is over.
And a more lukewarm response from members of Netanyahu's coalition.
This ruling actually doesn't have any implications, any practical implications. It's more of a declaration more than anything else. It doesn't add anything to the defense issue at this time. So it's very hard to give any credit to this ruling. It doesn't mean much. In fact, the High Court shouldn't have interfered at all in this issue.
And this will be Netanyahu's greatest political headache. His governing coalition, propped up by ultra-Orthodox and far-right parties, are opposed to this decision, which could lead to them leaving the government, forcing its collapse and new elections. Lawyers defending the government in this case said that forcing the ultra-Orthodox to join the army would, quote, tear Israeli society apart. But with the majority of Israelis supporting the lifting of this special dispensation, the success of the court decision will largely depend on the way it will be implemented.